Rotate your phone.
What? Hi, everybody. There you are. Trying to do two phones with two tripods, whatever you call them. Well, we're a little late now, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Good things come to those who wait.
That's right. Mm-hmm. We are now hopefully ready, although my phone is upside down. It says it can't record that way.
So if it's recording, give us a thumbs up. If anybody's out there.
Treasured once again because my phone's, you all saw me going, hey, okay, good. Hi, Kathy. So it is working.
All right, anybody for a recycle, let me know you're there.
And we can get rolling, yay.
All right, okay.
We are sorry to be late. You saw what craziness happened.
Her live went live when we were trying to set it up, and somebody said, you're making me dizzy.
Yeah, because we were all over the place trying to get this tripod. So, today we're talking about the all-important thing, pricing. Oh my gosh, that is a tough one. Now, yes. I know I had a whole bunch of people on here before when I was making you dizzy. I hope you're coming back.
And I'm trying to text my daughter.
Because I'm not seeing you on there. Alrighty, so here we are. And before we get started, while she's doing that, we wanted to go over why we're doing this one more time. And all of you who've been watching know, but we really, really want you to have a great sale. We want you to do your, know how to price your things, know how you're going to get the very best deals, and sell, and get a great check at the end, and get you started.
That's right.
Because that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Getting started.
That's the biggest question. How do I know how much to price it? So we're going to give you some tips and tried and true tips that have worked for us.
Things that have worked. But before we do that, we did have some questions that came up on our other live videos, like the first one we did on things to enter, and then the second one, hey Linda, you're back, yay, and then the second one on preparing your items. And so what we want to do is we want to give you, circle back, and answer some of those questions that you had. So one big one that we forgot to talk about that a lot of people ask about were jeans. Like how to hang your jeans.
Yes.
And so let me grab a pair real fast.
Perfect.
And we're going to show you.
And we were going to announce our winners, weren't we?
Yeah.
From last time.
Yeah.
But
we'll do that as soon as we do the jeans.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good idea.
All right. Here you go.
All right.
One of the comments that we had, I'm trying to back up the chair so I can get in the picture. One of the comments that we had, which was a really good one, is that when you hang your jeans, you have to use the big pins because the little ones just pop right off, okay? And so don't hang these and use those little tiny pins that Vicki showed you because I can't even unpin them because, they're too little. But use those big old daddy pins and hang these up. Now, the other thing you want to do, of course, it has to look like a question mark, but you also want to make sure that when you pin it, you don't pin it so it can slide down around and end up down here.
Worst thing.
You don't want it on the bottom of the hanger. You want to pin it, like spread it out and pin it so it's on the side thingies. What do you call them? The arms of the hanger. And so it's nice and tight, and it's going to stay there and not be able to slide.
Right.
Right? Okay, now another little trick.
Oh, you're full of them.
I'm full of tricks, so I'm just a trickster.
Yeah, but that's my...
Okay, so Miss Vicki, here's what she did. She put this hanger through the belt loops, all right? And then she put one pin, so it's saving you a pin, just so that if it slides off, it's not really going to slide off the hanger. So there is another trick. And now Vicki has this all ready to go, but I'm taking it apart because I want to show you one more trick.
Yes.
So
Vicki's trying to look at her winner that she's going to look for today.
Okay, so here we go. Here's your last trick. You take the really flimsy hangers that Vicki said not to use. Well, actually, I like these because sorry, Vicki.
You do like those?
I do.
Because they're free.
Because they're free, no, that's not why.
No,
I like these hangers because they're really skinny and I can fit a whole bunch of them on my racks and I don't have much rack space. I also, even though they do get tangled a little, and I also like them because you can use them for this. So you stick it through the belt loop like Vicki had done, and you stick it through the belt loop. Now, it did not work on those big jeans, but for the kids' jeans, this is perfect. And then you just bend up the end a little bit, make a happy face. All right, bend it however much you want so it won't come off. And there you go. And you did not have to use a pin at all. You might want a pin right there in the middle if
Yeah,
you
make
wanted.
it for the presentation part. Yes, I would.
But the littler jeans don't sag like this because they're so much smaller that when you bend this up, it holds them flat out. So there you go. 3 ways to hang your pants, and always hanging all the way down. Don't fold them over because then people are thinking, you know, they want to see the whole thing. They want to see the knees. They want to see there's no tears. So it's always best to hang them hanging down.
All righty.
And we had one other question about blankets.
Blankets.
Okay.
We usually do ours, folded, but I like the hanger idea, and it's a good one.
So you're going to start hanging if you have rack space. You
Yes.
will in Stafford.
I will in Stafford, so we can do that.
Yes, it's hanging them, then everybody can see them,
Yes.
and you sell them more. So if you have blankets like this cute blanket, look, I can see the whole thing. I can see the pattern. I can see the funny little balls on the end.
Yes.
So you just want to fold it neatly, hang it over the hanger, and then someone had asked, how do you keep it from falling off? Well, all you have to do is put a little pin.
A little pin.
Yeah, not the little ones. They come apart.
I know, this is not little.
I know. Well, you don't need one that big.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
A little,
but-
not a little. Anyway, you take a pin. Let's just argue pin. You take a pin it here, and it is going nowhere. Now, if you have a really fat one, like a quilt, what you want to do is just grab underneath, and underneath. You don't have to pin it through the whole thing. Just grab the underneath part and pin it there.
That's a great idea. You're the pinning queen.
The pinning queen. I'm not
Yes.
little pins, though.
It's kind of like the dancing queen, but you're the pinning queen.
Okay, so then the last question was on nursery sets. That's a hard one, guys.
Yeah.
Nursery sets are really hard because they're not great sellers.
They're not, no.
And they cost a ton of money.
Yeah.
And, the question is, like, how to present them. I really think you need to take a picture of the whole thing set up, like set it up in your room somewhere. Take a really nice picture that you can put onto the front of the bag. And if you have the big bag that it came in, that's great. Or you could buy the big Ziploc bag at Walmart or whatever.
I can see people saving bags now when they buy blankets and
Yeah,
stuff.
when you buy blankets and stuff, save your bags, yes. The question too was, like, you want to be able to see it and you have to price it low because they really, they seem to be there a long time. But should you take them apart and sell them separately? That might not be a bad idea because someone might really, really like your lamp but not want the bumper pad, or vice versa. So, it's up to you, but I wouldn't be opposed to taking it apart when we'll try to display it together. But the thing back there is crowded sometimes, but you could price it separate as well.
Yes, I agree.
Anyway.
I tell them separately, if you don't really want it back, maybe you can sell 3 out of 5 pieces rather than all or none.
Yeah. But that's really your call on that. Anyway, hang your blankets. We have a blanket spot and it's full.
And we're going to do that. We're going to try that for Stafford. We're going to hang them in Stafford and see if that makes them, sell better. And you guys will have to comment when you're there and tell us what you like the best. Okay. Trying to smile.
Okay, now I see why they're telling me my phone's upside down because I can't see my face on my phone because it's covered up with your comments. You can also use your tagging gun if you have one.
Are you
that
sideways?
might make I'm sideways on my comment. I have to read like this.
Oh,
And they're going
yeah.
over top of my face. Christy, I don't know about putting the tagging gun, using those, because then you might be putting a hole in the blanket. Because anytime you go through the fabric, you are making a hole with that tagging gun. So I think it might be better to use pins.
Yeah, because when that barb goes through, barb goes through the tagging gun, it's pretty wide and it has to go in sideways, and so it does have to make a bigger hole than what a safety pin would make. Yes.
Yeah. Now, we don't have a lot of people on here right now, but that's
No, but they're going to watch it later.
I know. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk as though we're talking to the multitudes, guys.
Yes,
And those of you who are here, thank you. We love your questions and comments. So.
I look like I'm like right on there. There, that's better.
All right.
I'm like so close. Okay. All right, so that was, you were showing that was the questions we were going over before, and now we're going to dive into the entering
We're going to
and
announce
pricing.
the winners.
Oh, and I have mine now. So We Cycled's winners are Tiffany Holmes from yesterday's Harvard.
Tiffany! Where's your excitement? You were like, yesterday's winners are.
I got up early.
Come on.
And Crystal Preston. Crystal, woo!
We're going to lighten her up. Woo, Crystal!
Crystal
Yay,
liked
Crystal.
my hanger tip. She liked your tip from keeping them in the pack when you're marking them.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there you go. And then who are your winners?
My winners are. Dun, 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 dun. See,
Woo!
now we're ready.
I'm a wooer.
The winners are Renee Joy. Yay,
Yay!
Renee.
Joy.
And Ashley Scalise. Yay!
Yay, Ashley.
I think it's Scalise. That's how you say it.
Sounds
I'm
like
sorry if it's wrong. So, yay, girls. You can
Good,
get
good.
your $10 gift cards at the
Yes.
register.
Right, when you come
Yeah.
check out.
And don't forget, you are working toward the grand prize. And, not too many people will finish all four.
Right.
And not too many people will enter their 24 items. And that's what you have to do to win the grandmama of, oh my gosh, cleaning service.
A cleaning service. And it's going to be epic.
So you definitely want to do it because that'll be your chance. So now getting down to business. I do have another question for you that I'll give you at the end, though.
Oh,
It
go
was
ahead.
a great question.
What is that?
Let me find it. Because I think I moved it to the end.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that. We'll do it later. It'll come around.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I liked all the comments from yesterday too. So you guys are doing a good job, and I can tell you're thinking and you're and participating, and that's great.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about entering now.
No, we're going to talk about pricing. They have to price it.
Okay.
Or you want to talk about entering first?
No, pricing's good.
Whatever you want, Vicki.
Can I show them my handy dandy?
Yes.
Because this is from Consignment Mommies, and this is online if you want to look at it, and it gives you a great point of reference. The difference is, though, we have a minimum price of $4, and they have a much lower one. But it's still the what's on there. It talks about which brands are the ones that can be priced higher. So I'll have this posted on our Facebook page for you newbies, so you can see which brands are more sought after, and then you can price higher. So we could play a game, like I'll say a name and you say if you think it's on the higher end or not. Don't you like games? No.
Yeah, I love games. I'm a gamer. Go ahead, tell me.
All right. So is it okay? So the prices are $1 or $4. That's not what we do though. But and 3 to 6, 4 to 10, and 25 to 35%. I'll give you that one. Boutique resales are usually 25% or 35% of what you paid. But okay, do you think that Oshkosh is in the low, medium, or high?
I would put Oshkosh in the medium.
Ding, ding, ding. Good. What about Carter's?
Carter's, I know on that paper it says low.
You cheated.
No, I've read that before. I have it all. I send it in an email, but I don't agree with that. I think Carter's is more towards the middle. I don't
do
think
too.
Carter is a low brand at all. I think of low as like Walmart things and
Yeah,
I don't
Garanimals,
know. Garanimals.
Circo. Now, and then that Cat and Jack falls in there, but I think it's just so stinking cute.
right. Right.
And so I think we could bump that up to the middle one. Old Navy, Children's Place, Oshkosh, those are considered medium brands. And the higher brands are the Gymborees, Gap, Polo, things like that.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yay.
So I had a question.
Yes.
I forgot it. I really did.
What I had for breakfast?
No. Actually, I think pricing is so hard because when you pick it up and you think, oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite little sweaters of all time. And, and your heart's attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, how can I price this? Because I know I paid X amount, $20 for this, and it's my favorite, and I want 10. And you can't do that, guys. You can't. You have to take your heartstrings out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard, I know, because, oh my gosh, I am the worst on taking out my heartstrings. I am terrible. So I know it's hard, but that's really what you need to do. You need to actually have, like Vicki was talking about this, what is that thing?
Price guide.
A graph, a price guide. You really want to keep that in your head. You want to keep a price guide in your head. And if you just use a general rule of thumb, whatever is the retail price, 30% off. Is that about what you would think?
That's what I tell my people, 30%.
So 30% of whatever the retail is. So keep that in your head. If it's not as nice, if it's, worn, price it lower. If it's a super cute outfit, you can bump it up just a tiny bit.
Yes.
But you really want to sell it on the first day, right, Vicki? You want to talk to them about that.
Yeah, first day pricing. We have people who will price it so that it'll sell on the last day half price. So they price a little higher, thinking, well, if it doesn't sell the first couple of days, it'll go half price, and I'll still get paid. But that's you want yours to sell on the first day. You want it at full price. So try to get it there.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
So, and you really want it to be, you want to make an outfit like we had talked about. You can price those a little bit higher. Mm-hmm. You're not going to sell one shirt for $4. It's just at our sale, that's not going to happen.
And then maybe in the larger sizes at my sale.
Oh, yeah, in the larger size maybe, but I'm thinking of the little guys.
Yeah, anything under size 5, you got to put two things together.
What do you think's the average price of things at your sale?
Well, I can find you on my sheet
No,
here.
like you're checking out all the time. What do you think? What price do you see coming up again and again and again?
$4.
$4.
Yes.
That's ours too. Like it seems like
we rehearsed that.
No, we didn't. If you're in the $4 category, and Nicole says bundle. Yes, like bundle for sure. The more things you put together, the better. Like shirts of the same kind of thing. Just make sure your bundles are the same size. Same size.
And don't hide the bad one in the middle, okay? Because the people look through that and then they'll not even want the whole bundle. So just keep that one out.
Okay.
Yes.
Any other things on pricing? Because that is hard. Do you guys have questions on pricing? Think about that while I read some of these. And Vicki and I both have pricing guides, like on our website, information on pricing on our website. And I know we send it in newsletters. And we're going to post this little link to the Consignment Mommies on this video. So we're trying to give you lots of places to look to find pricing.
And after you start doing this for a couple of times, maybe 1 or 2 sales, you're going to pick something up and there's going to be a price that just goes boop in your head. It's going to pop in, and that's the one you want to go with. And then you're going to look at it maybe sometimes and say, I think I could get this for it. Don't go higher on it because that's your heartstrings talking. So the first number that pops into your head, that's what you should use. And
we have 2 good questions here, Vicki. Donna says, bundle like brands. Don't put Gymboree with Walmart.
Yes.
So unless you're just giving away the Walmart thing.
I have done that because I don't want to just throw something away. So I'll, but don't say it's Gymboree bundle and then have only 1 Gymboree and 5 Walmart.
Right. If you're doing that, you need to, be very honest with your description.
Yes.
So you're right. You don't want the mom to think she's getting all Gymboree shirts and then she gets home and 3 of them are Walmart. So
we have comments.
Good question.
Yeah, they're saying bundling is how I shop all the time. How should we price out onesies for a bundle?
Okay, and I'm getting to your question too, Christy. But no, that's good. How would you price onesies?
I don't think
they're. I took my bundle of onesies home.
I think if you 4, 5, 6 maybe onesies and at a price of $4 would be the best.
I think so. I think that sounds good. Everybody agree? I know I have some busy moms on here, and they are the professional pricers. So if you have some comments, we'd love to know them.
Yeah, I have Linda Berry too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is she like crossing over to the side? She likes me better.
She wants to drive 6 hours or whatever.
Anyway, I don't want it. My mind just goes ahead. Sorry. But yeah, what do you guys think about the bundle for $4? Like 6. I would say 6 for $4.
On onesies.
On onesies.
But if you have like 3,
if they're really cute, you can do 4 at $4. You always want to discount.
If you have Gymboree shirts, I can't sell 1 for $4, but if I put two together, I can sell 2 for $5 or $6, and that makes it, per shirt down to $2.50 or $3, and that's more likely to sell the first day. Okay.
So yes, that's your goal. Sell it the first day. Do you know that?
You sitting up straight?
No, I'm slumping. No. I'm old. I'm allowed to slump.
No, I look back. It's better. Do this too. Make sure your neck not be.
Come on, guys.
Okay. Sorry.
So Christy's question was about if you have a North Face coat, what would you sell a North Face coat for?
Size makes a big difference. So if it's like size 3, 4, or 5, I would say 20, 25 maybe. Too high? It costs $100. If it costs $100 and we're telling them 30%.
Depends on the condition, guys.
Yes.
If it looks brand new, I don't think I've sold very many coats at $20. Maybe North Face,
yes, is the only one that would sell that high.
Right. So yeah, if you're thinking 20 to 30%, I would say kind of look it up. And how old is the jacket? If it's a really older style,
yes,
you're not going to get 20, 18. For some reason, when you hit the 20, people are like, that's 20. But if you're at 18 or 17,
that's true.
People. So you want to think of a number like when you're shopping, what number? Oh, if I see this is 18, oh yeah, but 20, it's kind of like it dings another bell in your head. Well,
and what I do when I have a really high-priced item like a North Face jacket, I will put on there retail and what it costs. So if I paid $99, I'll say retail is $99, and then I'll put the price at 25 or 30. So that would make it the 30%.
Linda Berry. Linda Berry. I'm sorry, I have to turn sideways because my
Is she sideways on the picture? Linda, is she sideways on the picture there? Because her comments are.
Am I straight up and down or am I upside down, girls? Anyway, Linda says 15 for the North Face. Hi, Kelsey. And she wants me to add sizes 3 to 6, 6 to 9. The reason that we have not done that, and I know we've talked about this before, is that if I'm shopping and I'm shopping for 3 to 6, I'm not going to shop in the 6-month size. Does that make sense?
Right.
I'm going to shop in the 3 because they're growing. So a 3 to 6 month size, I would put in the 3s. I go with the first
number.
The first number. Is that how do you do
it? We sure do that because once you've washed clothing, they shrink a little bit. So if it's a 3 to 6, people say, where should I put it on the 3 or the 6?
You. You are sideways. Guys, get ready to be turned. Sorry, you're going around.
Stay.
No, turn it. You have to go all the way. There we go. We rotated.
You can't do it while you're recording. So you're gonna have to go up and down.
Now what am I?
They probably still can't see you. We have
Can
two
you
phones.
see us?
See, look at her phone. She's trying to get it ready.
Ah! No, we're falling over, guys. Nicole, hi. Can you see us now, or you see ahead? I know that. No, maybe not even.
No, it's still sideways. Now you're sideways the other way.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
All right,
forget it.
You'll have to do it up and down. And just put it on you.
Hi guys, is this, no, we'll get both of us.
Okay, we just sit on each other's lap again? Okay, all right.
Sorry, we are gonna, I can't even get it to stay straight.
So with that, oh, you're falling over now.
Okay, next time I am getting this set up like 2 hours ahead of
Here,
time.
let me get something to put on.
This is crazy. That right there is great. Thank you, Christy. There you go. But it's like falling.
That's too high?
No, that's perfect. There. Are we good now? Yeah. I might have to post Vicky's video. I don't know. All right, guys. We lost track of where we were. Okay.
We were pricing, and we said about $20 for the North Face, and somebody said they saw it, that it didn't sell until the half price day. So
because they priced it at 20.
Yes.
So you might want to go with the 18.
$19.99. No, 19.
But yeah, so now before I had read some things, and so I thought I'd read about the pricing.
Oh yeah.
So these are the ladies who had like 90-80% sell-through, and this was their tips on pricing. So Andrea, she entered 54 items, sold 50 of them, 93% sell-through. Here's what she had to say. I'm realistic about pricing. Think about retail prices and what prices you find on a clearance rack. If you can find a similar item, brand new, on clearance for $5, I'll price my used item at $3. Alyssa, she didn't say too much about pricing.
Right.
So we'll go down here to Jennifer. Jennifer entered 392, oh, I have paper in my face, 92 items, and she sold 338 of them. Now, when you have that many items, that's a big sell-through.
That is one.
She had
Jennifer, can you want to come down to Fredericksburg?
She had an 86% sell-through, and her pricing tips are, it's very important you price your items to sell. Think about what you would pay for a gently used toy or outfit. Our tendency is to overprice because we want to get more money back, or because an outfit was one of our favorites on our child and you feel it's therefore worth more. Price reasonably and your items will sell without having to be discounted. Discounting your items is important as well. I mark all my items discounted. I'm a shopper, and when there's a sale or clearance rack, that's where I want to shop. So on discount days, I'm mainly just looking at items that are discounted. So those were two really good tips on.
That's right. If somebody sees something that's on sale and something that's not on sale, no matter if it's going to cost them more, even though it's on sale, they'll pick it because it's on sale. It's a mentality.
Yeah.
Always try to buy bundles that equal out to be $1 or less per item. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, good job.
So we're a step above a yard sale, but this is used clothing. So, and you're just going to get it out of your house. What else would you do with it if you didn't?
You don't want to come pick it back up.
Yeah, no.
So try to sell it on the first day. Try to take that heartstring out of there and think about, what would I think is a good deal? If I went to the sale and I saw this and it's so cute and it's just the size I need, what would you really think was, you're going home with an awesome deal? Because you want your mom who's buying your thing to go home feeling like, look what I got, and show it online because they got such a good deal and they love it so much.
Yeah, shopping buzz. You really want to get a good shopping buzz, and don't wear tight shoes because that will kill a good shopping buzz.
Whoa.
That's one of my things.
Don't wear tight shoes. Linda, Christy, you need to send me an email about the Busy Mom service. I'm not sure where you signed up But send me an email. I don't remember seeing an email from you unless it was just recent, and I'm happy to get in touch with you for that. And Linda Berry says she didn't discount anything, and I know Linda had a great sell-through. She had very little to pick up, but she priced it to sell it on the first day.
Yeah.
So,
She must have good stuff.
Yeah, and pricing it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any other questions on pricing? I like y'all are putting in lots of really good tips.
Yes, they just said to skip right over. If there's no discount, they will not even look at it. So just,
Think about the shopper. Think about if you're buying this item when you go to sell it. Boy, I got to fix my phone for next time because I feel like we're like sitting here high. We have to be very close to get us both in. And we're seeing the ceiling.
Mostly, that's right. But I'm not going to touch it. Let's just leave it there.
Okay, so Vicky, anyway, we're going to have to move you anyway because Vicky's going to start talking to you about a little bit about entering. If there are no other questions on pricing, just price, look at it without your heart, think 30%. And the other things, you can go on Amazon, see what it sells for. If you don't remember, see what it sells for. And especially the big items.
Or eBay.
Or eBay. Although I've seen things on eBay that I think are crazy.
Well, get a cut, like 2 or 3.
Yeah, places.
Mm-hmm. Right, my phone, it's connecting. Anything else you have to
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments and now my battery's low. Oh my goodness. I am doomed, guys. Doomed.
I got you a cord.
I am just gonna pick you up.
Okay.
And hold you.
All right, so I'm on this now. We're gonna go this way. Okay, so we're gonna show you my computer.
Before we do that, you might want to talk to them about getting ready to enter. Like when you go to enter, you definitely want to do your big stuff first. Yes.
Big stuff first.
Get that money making stuff. Vicki, what are the money makers?
The big plastic is the big thing. Strollers, the outside toys that are big, bikes. Those are the money makers. Bassinets.
The big toys, all the baby gear.
Yeah,
the baby gear is empty by the time, and the toys. So, yeah, if you have anything like that, you will sell it in a heartbeat.
Yes. So do those things first, so you get them in, and don't forget them.
Because you don't want to get tired and not get everything entered, and it was your big money maker. Because really, if you think about it, if you had a stroller you could get $60 for, you would have to enter 15 $4 outfits to get that. I think that's right math, but something like that.
High math there.
So you want to get the money makers out there first and get those cleaned up. Well, we already cleaned everything yesterday, but get those ready to go, and then enter your clothes last.
Yes,
that's my tip.
And make your sets. So have them all hung up. Well,
we're going to show you.
Yes.
Go ahead, talk about it.
All right, so yes, when I do mine, I put them in a pile by size, and then I put them on hangers, and then I look to see what I can combine. 2 Gymboree shirts, because all of my, I have over the size 5 threshold thing. So yeah, I've borrowed these things, so they're not marked yet. So this one, I don't know, this one probably wouldn't sell by itself, so I would probably put it with another outer, kind of the same color, because if you like pink, you'll like pink all the time. And so I would put these 2 together, and then I'd see what else I could kind of match together. Yeah.
So I think that, I don't know, I think maybe this would sell by itself if you priced it well.
For 4?
But see what you want to do, see what happened?
No.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
So there should be a safety pin right in here. Sweaters can take the holes better, so I just go like that, put it right there, and I kind of push it down, and you really don't see it too much, and sometimes I can get it underneath the little thing so it's not so distracting. So that's what I do, and I'd probably put one on this side too because it still could fall off. All right, ready?
Yeah. So you want to put all your one size together. So when you go to enter, you're doing all size 3s or whatever size it happens to be. I think these are 3s.
Yeah, and so you can bundle them, and then also it's quicker when you have the same number. You don't have to populate that box when you're entering.
Yeah, so I have my little pile here for Vicky. So let's pretend she was going to enter. So she would be doing size 3.
Okay, you want to turn them around and throw?
And we will turn you around. We're going to show you. I think most of you returners, you are really good at this. What we'd like you to comment on, if you have done this a million times and you're a returner, even if you're watching recorded, give us what you think. Which is your favorite way to enter? Because there's 4 different ways you can use.
Yes.
And we're going to turn you around and to the computer. But so we want you to tell us what is your favorite method to enter.
That looks pretty good on here.
So there you go.
Okay.
We're looking at her computer and she can't reach it because we have the phones in front.
All right, so I went to Recycled Wardrobe and clicked on the consigner links and then enter items, and then I signed in with my account and I went to this page here. This is your home page. So I'm going to go to active inventory because that's where I want to enter. So you have 4 versions. You can do a mobile version on your phone, laptop version. This one, the 3rd one down, is a voice entry one. And some people love it. Some people can't do it. I'm one of the ones that don't love it. I like the mobile voice entry, but I don't actually do the voice. So this is the quickest way. We were told this from the man who developed the software, and he had said that using the mobile voice entry, and then it's going to say, it does not appear that you're on a mobile device. He says, just ignore the warning and then go down. So say I was going to do those sweaters. I'm going to touch on that and go down to girls' clothing. Can you see that? Yep. All right, and then we have the size. I'm going to let it drop down, and I'm going to go down to size 3T. And then this is where we're going to, you can dictate your items, but I choose to type.
Let me see how you're going to type with your arms around the phone.
So
good job.
I learned that if you put the first, say I'm selling a Gymboree dress, I put it in capitalized, and I always put the brand first, because when we're looking for a lost tag, the first thing we look at is the size and the brand, and then that's the way that we can really
Find match them up.
So I'm going to put Gymboree, and then I'm not just going to put dress, because there's lots of Gymboree dresses. You got to give a little bit of a pink heart dress. See? So now if that tag falls off and I see it, I'm going to be able to match that back up. I know sometimes if you wait till the very last minute, you just put in top, bottom, top. That's not, if your tag's falling off, I will not even try to sell it, because I wouldn't know if it was your top or, so
Do
anyway.
you know how many tops there are and bottoms there are?
Right.
There's no way we would ever match it back up.
All right, and so with this one, then all you have to do is write in the word price, and then you put the $, and then $4. So that's all. And if I wanted to discount it, I'd have to put discount, yes. No, you just have to
write the word discount, right?
Discount.
And let's say you don't want to donate it.
I don't.
Then you just don't put anything.
Don't put anything. And so then what I do, and if I enter it now, I hit submit item.
Do you have to put a space between price and the $, or no? You don't.
I don't think
You just go
so.
price, $4.
I do. And so then
But you have to write the word price.
Price, right, you do. And so then what I do, before I push it through, I'm gonna highlight that so that I can use it for the rest of the time I'm pricing. So I'm gonna submit and see what.
Oh, you're so smart, Vicky. I didn't know that.
So there it is. Oh.
A problem occurred.
No, come on, let's go. It's not. It was because I'm playing with the thing. Oh, I almost did it again. So that's my item, my price. Girls' clothing, 3T, pink heart dress. So the next time I enter something, I have to so it went back to 3 months because I had a problem, but it's because I was touching some. So now I'm just going to put green. Just don't do that, but no, that's not a good. So we're going to go
Gap,
yeah, like the short ones.
And you can also abbreviate, like Children's Place, CP.
CP, yeah,
Gymboree, GYM. I know you mean Gymboree. Because I don't like to type. My fingers get all twisted.
Or Jimbo, green stripe.
Jimbo's
top.
good.
And then I'm just going to go. And there it is. I pasted it in. And then it's already there. And you don't even have to put spaces here. The word, what the software looks for is the word price. And then it.
Do you have to capitalize it?
No.
So you don't have to put a capital P?
No. Nope.
Okay. So look how fast and easy that is. Especially so if you're keeping the same size throughout, which we recommend you do, and we recommend you have them on your hangers. It's so much easier to hold them on your lap and go through them on the hanger. So have your piles by size.
Now, say you say, oh, I didn't want to discount that one. So with this one, you're going to have to go back, return to the inventory menu. I see what it is. And you want to go to active inventory and just have to look at it in the laptop version. And then you'll see it down. See my two things right here? So if I want to change something, then I just go hit edit and it lets you edit it in there. You can edit in the other one, but it takes a lot longer because it's there's so much information in it that it just pushes them down really. I can't explain it, but anyway. And some people, when you're new, you realize that it only shows you the last 5 items that you've entered. So that we only have 2. If we had 3 more, and then you had like 10 in there, you're only going to see the last 5. But if you want to see all of them, you click that button. It'll populate it, and you'll see all 10 or however many you have in
100.
there.
Yeah. However.
But when you were entering, and it's getting towards the end of the deadline time, when you click that button, every time you put a new item in, it has to pull all that data in again, and so it's going to slow your entering down drastically, I've been told. So don't click that one and keep it all of your opens, because it has to reload everything you've put in there, so it slows you down. Okay.
And what I like to do is I like to kind of batch it. So I'll do like maybe 2 sizes. It depends on how big my pile is. If it's a giant pile, a size 3, I'll go ahead, I'll enter all the 3s, and I'll print the tags for those. And I'll take my tags. I won't cut them out at this point. I'll take my tags on the sheet, lay them on top of that pile, move that pile out of my way, and then start the next one. And it really helps keep you organized. And then when you go to tag, those are the tags for that pile. If you only have a few, you might want to do 2 sizes before you print. But you can always print. You can, like, every time you go to your print screen, it'll say print unprinted tags. And so you don't even have to go through and select them. The only time you would select one is if you made a change and you had already printed that tag. So you can actually print one tag if you need to. There were some
questions. One girl says she sorts, sizes, hangs, and enters 18 per day. She prints the tags, and before I print the tags on, put the tags on, I look at the clothes to, again, while they're hung in, and iron if they need it. Then I repeat. Hey, you are my new best friend, Mandy.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to hang mine before I enter them, but everybody has their own preference.
Yes.
I think it just keeps my sets together so I know what I'm entering, like I've already put the set together. And that's real important entering too, that you put how many pieces are in the set in case one gets lost.
Right.
So even if it's in a bag, 4 receiving blankets, 3 pink, 2 green.
But brand
5.
first, right?
That's 5.
Can we do brand first? I love
receiving blankets
they're
don't
not a
have a
brand.
brand.
But if
so,
they're
and if it were a set, 2-piece set, and you can abbreviate.
yes.
And here's some more. I wish there was a batch edit where you could select each item you want to change. Yeah, we wish that would be nice. Oh, I can't. Vicki, touch that. I keep getting the emojis. It won't let us see it. Anyway, we can't see the rest of your comment, Christy. But
why does it want to emoji me?
I don't know.
Or I emoji'd her. Okay, no, it's not gonna let us go.
Not gonna let us. Sorry, Christy. But yeah, it would be nice if you could pick out a batch of things you want. Christy actually likes the mobile voice better than the PC voice. She says the only thing, we can't see the rest of your comment because we keep getting the emoji screen. So I'm sure the rest of you on there can see the comment. Is there a limit to how much we can enter? There is not. Do you have a limit, Vicki?
On certain categories, I have
women's clothing, we had a 30 item limit.
You have women's clothing?
We do.
Oh,
we have
no.
women's clothing.
No, we do
You
not
can
accept.
do women's clothing, 30 items.
And we have a limit of, I think, 15 or 10 on maternity, and on kids' shoes, there's like 20 per size. But if you have 20 of the same size shoes for your kids, there's more at work there. I'm kidding. I had those problems when I was clothing my kids. Okay.
Now, while we're here on this screen, I want y'all to know that both Vicki and I, so both We Cycled Wardrobe and Treasured Once Again, we have made videos in the past where it walks you through each and every one of the 4 ways. So if you're a brand new consignor and you want to know how are all the different ways to enter, just go to those videos. We'll post a link in the comments below, and it'll walk you through each and every way that you can use to enter your items.
Or I don't know if you have this yet, but I have a YouTube channel. And if you go to the YouTube channel of We Cycled Wardrobe, you will see that that video and other videos about the sale as well. So it's
cool, Vicki. Cool.
Yeah, it's not hard. She'll show you how.
And Christy asked about changing tables. Yes, they sell really well. All baby gear.
Yes, anything
furniture, anything. The gliders, all that stuff sells like crazy. So if you have a glider that you are finished gliding, bring it to the sale. It'll be a great seller. Anything else? Does anyone have a question? Because entering, pricing.
Should I show them how to print the tags? Or is that tomorrow or next day?
You can print them, sure.
So I went back to the main inventory page where all your information is. So, here's your home page. I want to talk about that just for a second. If you've moved since you consigned the last time, you can go in and change your address. So please do that. We've had some people that have moved, and then your check doesn't come, and I either have to wait for it to return to me, which takes maybe a month for to come back. So otherwise we can do a stop payment, but that's $39, and I hate to pass that on to you all. So change that. Okay, let's go back to the active. No. Okay, go back. All right, so now I'm going to print the tags. Say you want to print all of them, you can print them all. You can print only some. I always click on that one, the selected ones, and then if I want to do all of them, I always do show only unprinted tags, and then I print them. So you don't want to. I don't think you would reprint anything that's already printed.
No.
But if you this is going to apply to my group. We're doing a transfer now from Fredericksburg to Stafford sale. You have to do your transfer before you start entering new stuff, and then I will show you how. There's instructions, and you can take them from Fredericksburg to Stafford. But say you have a few things left over from last spring's sale in your Stafford account. If you move things into there, it will change the incoming item numbers so there won't be any duplicates. And when it does that, you will have to reprint those tags. And you know how you can tell? You go here and you say, show only the unprinted tags, and that's the ones you have to reprint and put on. So, hope that was easy. Okay.
I had one other thing. When you are entering items, if you want to put a size description like you were talking about, 3 to 6 months, you can do, when you're hitting the sizes, in the size category is see description. You could choose that, and then in your description, when you're writing about the item, you can put size, like for example, if it's a small size small, 5'6" or whatever. So you can always put see description if you're not sure about, if none of the categories that you have match.
Yes.
And you can write it in.
But really try to put that numerical number in there,
Right.
because this is the big one. If you have a size small from your little boy who's in size 6,
Right, that's what I was trying to get to.
yes, don't put small, put
No.
size 6. You only
Yes.
use small, medium, large, extra large when you're doing the teenager clothes, like the clothes that high schoolers wear.
Right.
From Abercrombie or from American Eagle. And
Right, because then we get mixed up. Is this a kid small? Is this a teen small?
Right.
And it gets it in all the wrong size, and if it's in the wrong size, it's not going to sell because people can't find it. So really important. So, and we have a little chart that we can post, like in case you aren't sure, like an extra small is a 5, a small is a 6'7". We should post that. Do you have one on your website? I don't.
I don't either.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yes, it would. So that you can tell, because sometimes you buy something that's a size for your 10-year-old and he's wearing size 10. I don't know if that's true. And then you put a medium on there, and it goes on the adult, and then people will look at it. That's not going to fit my kid or whatever,
Right.
me,
Right.
and so then they don't buy it. So we want to get you guys on the right rack. Yay.
Oh, and tags. Oh, the other thing. When I cut my tags, somebody said something, but I use the paper cutter. Oh my goodness, I love my paper cutter.
Me too.
If you have a paper cutter, that's the way to cut those tags. But Christy says when I cut my tags, I often put them in order by item number, and then usually my items are in the same. Well, Christy, you are a lot better than I am. Mine never come out in the same order.
No, they don't, but that's because you're cut. The way you cut it.
It's because we're using the paper cutter.
Yeah, so I just lay them out and they, do it.
Yeah, but that's really a good tip, Christy.
That might be good for your kids to do for you.
Yeah, put them in order for you.
A little
There
helper
you
there.
go, yeah. So I think, the deadline to enter. Vicki, when is your deadline to get all this entered? For real, for the sale.
October 15th. I went ahead and put the 4 reel last minute October 15th at midnight, because we're going to be already into drop off, and so I will not be extending this deadline. I'm giving you the whole kit and caboodle at once.
Okay.
We might take drop offs after the first weekend, but I'm not sure about that one. Restock, yeah. We might do that, but I'm not sure. Because the last 2 days are going to be 50% off, and that's, the last weekend, Friday and Saturday. So I'm not sure if that's worth it for you guys. So we're going to talk about it. I'll put it out there on my consigners only page, and you guys can talk to me. And if you're not a consigner and you were requested to be on that page, you have to register to consign, which is now open. And that way I can accept you. Thank you.
Okay, so that deadline was not for Johnstown or Altoona. That was for We Cycled Wardrobe. That was Vicki.
Yep.
Sorry, you should see
turn it
who
around.
was talking. We're staring at this. So here we go. We're going to turn you around, see what you can see.
Okay.
All right, I'm standing up.
Okay.
So hi, Vicki. And we're cutting Vicki's head off.
That's okay.
Anyway, for Altoona,
Which
sale,
is?
the deadline is September 18th because, ladies, we have 3 weeks left. That's it, 18 days to get it all done. So the deadline, the absolute deadline, is the morning, 7 a.m. on, because that's already one day of drop-off, 7 a.m. on September 18th. The deadline for Johnstown, that sale's not till November. And so the deadline for that, I think, is like November 5th. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, somewhere in there. So you have a lot of time for that one. But, and of course you can enter Altoona and then pick up your things that don't sell, transfer them to Johnstown, and you can enter that sale as well. But if you're entering this contest, people, you have to enter your 24 items no later than the 9th. Is that what we said?
I put mine on I forget
Yes,
what I put, but
you put
it's
the
on my.
9th.
I put the 9th. You saw
So,
that?
yeah, I did. So that's what I put.
You
So
stalking me?
I'm stalking you,
Okay,
girl.
all right.
Of course I am. I know what you say, so I don't say something different. So, anyway, Monday is the final video, and that'll be at 9 at night. And then you'll have all that week, and I think the 9th was a Sunday night.
I think it was too.
At 9. So and then we'll announce the winner, and Monday we'll tell you when we'll announce the grand prize winner.
The grandmama prize.
The grandmama, because it's for mama. You get your house
Can we win?
4 hours. No.
House cleaning?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Your house is beautiful and clean because you're a clean girl. She's very organized. So anyway, any other questions, you put them down. We'll be answering them, and we'll swing back around and answer any that we need to on Monday that we missed. So I think that's it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Yes.
Have a great day.
And
Sorry about the mess up in the beginning.
And when we'll be on again?
On Monday.
Monday.
We'll be on again. We just talked about that.
Oh.
Is it Monday? Yeah. That's
Yes.
Labor Day.
That's Labor Day. So you all have your parties and your cookouts, and then we'll see you at 9 o'clock.
Yep, get the kids in bed. Get them a bath. Get them in bed. And we'll see you at 9 on Monday with the final wrap-up. And that'll be like the tagging gun. We're going to be using the tagging gun. Bye, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, have fun.
Bye.